Okay, just a little quick view about the self-exploration option, if people want to choose that. All the same teachings, inspirations, practices, and biofeedback events are broken down into 5 different categories. So for example, if we go to the left here and hit balance, if you take the cursor and move it down, it will continue to show all the events, teachings, etc. that are related to increasing balance in one's life. Again, breathing, same thing, starting at the top, scrolling down. All the associated professionals with their bits of wisdom and ideas are there, as well as the biofeedback events associated with them. And again, anytime a guest wants to go back to the main menu, the woman in lotus is clicked. I'm going to show you what happens if somebody's fingers slide out of the finger sensors. The screen makes note of that. I guess it doesn't make note of that when it's at the menu. I'll just click one of these to show you what happens. Okay, program is paused, sensor signal not detected. It runs you through a few little possibilities. Once a person puts their fingers back into the finger sensors, it takes about 25 seconds to take their heart rate, etc., and recalibrate and begin the game again. Okay, just a little bit more about the grapher. Once you click down here on the hardware, the heart rate right here listed is the actual heart rate. Up at the top, if a person wants to stop the session, they can click that and then they can choose another time. Give me a second here. And then start session. And at the bottom, there's little bits of information about what all the dials mean. If they want a little bit more information about them, they can just move the mouse around and more information pops up. At any time, a person could click the X in the upper right of the screen. At that time, it would completely end the game. I'm going to press cancel in this case because I don't want to end the game. But also a person can press escape on the keyboard and it gives you the same option to completely finish the game. I'm again going to press cancel this time. To be finished with this screen, at the very, very bottom down here where the cursor is, says finished. Just a couple of other things on the beginning screen. If you click on change preferences, once you enter the password, which I haven't done, alright, there we go. You can change the difficulty level. The standard difficulty level is medium. If somebody fancies them quite an expert, they can change that all obviously upwards, or if you're doing it with a younger person or someone who's not got any experience at all with breathing or meditation or whatnot, obviously you can make it be a little bit easier. Press finished when you have that set. But on average, this won't have to be touched, especially a person's first few to half dozen times. Medium will be great. Other than that, in general, I give folks feedback that they want to think their hands and feet warm. They want to let go of whatever they were thinking about or dealing with prior to the biofeedback event, and try to be present in what they're doing as opposed to planning for later that day or the next day. They want to be very mindful of their breath coming in and out of their nose or mouth, and reducing their heart rate through slowing their breathing pattern down to every 5 counts, or rather 5 counts in, 5 counts out, minimally, if not 7 counts in, 7 counts out, and to scan whenever it seems appropriate to do so within the biofeedback session, from head to toe, forehead, facial muscles, scalp, neck, shoulders, upper back, lower back, chest, stomach, waist, upper legs, lower legs, upper arms, lower arms, for any muscular tension, as well as peaceful thoughts. There are times in the game where a person is asked to be more energetic. In those cases, rather than stress, to have folks think about most powerful events, most powerful days, times of joy, times of great excitement, times of gratitude, and so on. The best way, other than what you've just watched, is to try the game and ask questions as you go along. There's no right way or wrong way. There's no order that it needs to be done in. It makes best sense to go from 1 to 15, but a person can do whatever they like. It needs to be useful for them, and they need to be able to feel like they're moving forward in their self-awareness and their growth. So however that happens is fine, as long as they're feeling satisfied with their biofeedback session. Okay, good luck out there.